A reasonable person would certainly, if they cared, would say, "What's that?" and it's pieces to a stackable coal furnace, cast iron. And I'm about to, I had to move it. I had to move it about a foot and a half to the left as you look at it. And to do that, I had to take it apart. And I'm now about to put it back together again. Now I'm doing this single-handedly. There are, I think, 5 pieces. Let's count. That one I can actually lift barely by myself. So it may be 100 pounds, 120 pounds. That one isn't so bad. That one isn't hard to move. I have it up on bricks, but I'm going to put it on another set of bricks to make it a little higher. That piece is really heavy. These are wonderful castings. That's cast iron, and it's so thick it doesn't even need fire brick. The doors, etc., are there. That piece is not as heavy as it looks. That's the one that has the grates in it. That's the piece that goes on. No, well, on top of this piece that you see goes that piece. On top of that piece goes this piece. On top of this piece goes that piece. And the top, the bonnet sometimes it's called, is that one over there, which once again is very heavy. I think the heaviest of these pieces are in a range of 200 pounds, I would say. And I'm about to put them back together, and I'll, if I can, I'll film how I go about doing this. So you can see there's a chicken here to help me, and I suspect soon there'll be some goats down here to help me as well. There's what the furnace is. It's a heckler, and I hope within a day or so you'll see this back together. Well, that was a puzzle to get the grates in. They're all the pieces are there except for 2 rollers, which I think I can do without. I have it up on a second layer of bricks. I have the grates back in. I have that ash bin container chamber back in. And that's it for today, I think, because that really was a puzzle. The secret, though, is that the grates all go in like a drawer. I don't have the manual to say what order do you do stuff, but I eventually figured it out. And fortunately, basically all the parts are there. As advertised, the goats are here to help, and the star of the show, there's a lot more outside, but the star of the show has certainly got to be this little fella. Haven't checked yet if he's a girl or a boy, but I've already decided its name is going to be Dankeschön, because it was born on, where's the mama? It was born on Thanksgiving Day. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? I really hate to mess with him very much. I think it's a boy. I think, but Dankeschön is going to be his name. Probably Danke for short. All right, to be continued. Bye for now. Well, it's another day, and I'm back at it. The job today, principal one, is to put that piece on. And if I get that one on okay without too much trouble, then that piece on. But when I put this monster on there, it's really heavy. I'll level once again to try to make it pretty much perfect. I'm glad I made it 2 bricks high, because I can get a floor jack underneath that and do that final adjustment. I wanted you to take a look at this grate. This is the part, I'm missing 2 of those as far as I know. And I could probably make something up that would do, but I think I can do without them. This is a circle grate, and it's to move back and forth that way. These are the dump grates, and they dump the fire into the ash box. This is meant for coal. And I've begun, actually, believe it or not, to think about at some point or other using coal in this because it's so much meant for coal. But of course wood will work just fine too. Well, we'll see how far I get. Well, that wasn't actually very hard to do. Just don't ask me how I did it. I mean, it involved these blocks, a couple 2x4s, strong 2x4s as a ramp, little by little, and finally a crowbar to lower it down into place. I do want to comment on this casting. All of these are such beautiful castings. I don't think they could ever be done again. I don't know. That's a single piece. Now it's cracked, but that doesn't actually matter. And look at this casting. I'll give you another look at that again probably later. And that casting over there. They're single castings. I mean, this is an amazing piece of work. All right, we'll see if I can get that one on. The plan, it should be easier because that one actually isn't quite as heavy, is to set up 2x4s as a bit of a ramp and work it over and lower it onto place. We'll see. That placement was a little bit uglier in its execution. I did not always have everything under control, but it's there. I did not get hurt. Fortunately, it's not as heavy as the one under it. The one, the stackable piece that's left, the big piece, is that one over there. And as you can see, I'm going to set up a ramp, and I'm going to take a lot more care than I did on that last one. All right, we'll see how it goes, but maybe not till tomorrow or later today. Come out for Dankeschön. He's the little buck that was born on Thanksgiving Day. I named him Dankeschön. Second day, the day after he was born, he was in the field with his mother. It would be nice if all of them would do that well. Well, back to this job. It's awkward. It's awkward, but I'll get it. I'm just as glad to not have somebody else here because that way two of us would get hurt. Although the downside is if I get hurt, I may get trapped and have to wait until somebody notices I'm missing. Poor Dankeschön's looking for his mother. I just put some corn down. She ran off to get some corn. Well, it's up there. I need to turn it almost 90 degrees or almost 180. But I got it up there. That was not easy. There's a happy reunion.